Everybody can imagine being a Bratz.
Really?
Hey all you lovely people, welcome to my channel, or if you've been here before, hey, what's up? Welcome back. My name is Lay, and for today's video, y'all, oh boy, here we go. Let's talk about the Bratz Hello Kitty collab that excluded Sasha. Yeah, this stuff is still happening in 2025, but here we have leaks of the Bratz Hello Kitty collab, and usually I don't like to do leaks. I prefer like stock images because I feel more comfortable, but I don't know, I just had to get on here and speak about it because I heard about the collab a long time ago, as I'm sure some of you have also heard about it, and there were rumors back then that Sasha wasn't going to be, included, and I was pissed off. But now that I'm seeing like these photos, I'm even more pissed off. Like, I can't believe it. And I've been looking at a lot of posts online with people stating that Hello Kitty is infamous for doing stuff like this. Like, I'm guessing they collab with somebody else and a black character was heavily whitewashed or was whitewashed. I'm not sure, but I've just been reading a lot of things online and people have been saying that this is nothing new for Hello Kitty / Sanrio. So I'm just like, so y'all basically don't like black people, allegedly?
Not cool!
But yeah, y'all, here are the dolls. We have Jade, Chloe, and Yasmin, 3 out of the core of 4. The dolls are fine. My personal favorite is Yasmin. I think she looks really cute in red. Jade also looks cute. Kind of wish she would have had a pink lip, though. I know she's always wearing red lips, so a pink lip would have been cute. Chloe, I'm not really a fan of her, but again, these photos don't really do her justice. Irregardless, I'm not going to be buying this line. I'm sorry. Like, had this been 3 other main characters, like Megan, Dana, Felicia, or Never, like whoever, I wouldn't have minded. But the thing is, it's 3 of the core 4. And that's a problem for me because they are purposely excluding the black doll. I am a black doll collector. I'm a black woman. So it does offend me, It's like, damn, like, I'm not really a fan of Hello Kitty, but if I was, I'd be really disappointed. Like, I love and support Hello Kitty. And dang, I can't even get a black doll wearing Hello Kitty merch. Like, that's crazy. Especially in 2025, like, that's crazy. And I get it. I know that black dolls are not popular over in Asia, but that's no excuse. That is no excuse. And some people have stated that, this was on Hello Kitty's part and that Bratz had nothing to do with it, but Bratz still allowed this to happen. They still went forward with the 3 out of the 4 dolls. So who's to say, they're not at fault, because they are. And need I remind y'all that some people are saying that, oh, it wasn't Bratz's fault. Their backs were up against the wall. This happened many, many years ago. Back in 2003, Sasha was in every line that was released. And then beginning in 2004, that's where she started to disappear from some lines, as well as Jade. A few reminders. So right here we have the Sweethearts Megan that released in 2003. Beautiful doll. Okay, cool. Next we have the Spring Fling Jade, also released in 2003. Very beautiful doll. We have Independence Dance Chloe in 2003 as well. Awesome doll. Love it. And then we have the Winter Ball Beauty that features Chloe. Okay. And then for the New Year, we have New Year Celebration in 2004 featuring Yasmin. Okay. And then next, we have another Sweetheart Special Edition doll in 2004 featuring Dana. Okay. So, where's Sasha? Oh, here she is. She finally got a little holiday doll, a little budget holiday doll. Years and years and years later. Yeah. Y'all see what I'm talking about there?
I'm just telling it like it is.
And in all honesty, I think that Winter Ball Beauty Chloe should have actually been Sasha, because all the other girls had like a cute special, edition doll, like, seasonal doll. And Sasha was the only one that didn't get one. So that's why it's always bothered me. And for those of you saying like, oh, well, Sasha's getting dolls now. Like, yes, she is getting dolls now. She just had the Jean Paul Gaultier doll. Yes, I did buy the doll. She is beautiful. But, it just sucks for like back in the day that they, excluded her from so many lines. And I'm not done yet. Remember earlier when I said that they started excluding Sasha from lines in 2004? Well, here's one. She was not included in Secret Date. She was also not included in Wildlife Safari, though this line is fine because it had Never, Megan, and Fiona, which I think that's so cool. I wish they would do more lines like this, or it's just like the Friends of the Bratz, However, I guess people complained. I don't know what happened, but wave 2 of Wildlife Safari included, guess who? Yasmin and Chloe, the fan favorites. And don't get me wrong, I love Yasmin and Chloe. I do. I love all 4. But it's just like, okay, well, where's Jade at? Jade would have killed in this line. Jade is our fashion superhero. She loves to try different things. Her and Sasha would have really killed in this line. But, you know. And next, we have Pretty and Punk, the original lineup. Sasha was nowhere to be found. But guess what? 18 years later, there she is. Finally gets redemption. I am happy that they included her. It's just sad that it took 18 years. And then also, it's kind of crazy that she was even included in Tokyo Go-Go. Like, I'm so happy that she was, but let's be real. Like, I feel like if they tried a line like this again, they probably wouldn't include her. I mean, hello, kitty. And then, of course, the princess line, the iconic princess line. Sasha is nowhere to be found. Yeah, it keeps going. Let's talk about this commercial, Rock Angels. Yeah, you can see Roxy, you can see Jade, Chloe, Yasmin, and that's it. Oh, okay. We see Sasha's hand for a quick second playing the guitar, and then she's in the background. Yeah. And then let's talk about Sweet Dreams, because even though Sasha and Jade were in this line, we have Felicia and Kumi, which, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Still representation. But if y'all will notice in this commercial, luckily we do see Kumi in there. But I bet y'all didn't know that Felicia was in this commercial. You can barely see her when they're spinning in a circle with their heads all together. Yeah, you wouldn't have known because she's not being shown. And there's also the issue of Sasha's doll art being whitewashed on her box, on her posters, shit, I'm tired, y'all. It's just a lot, and the thing is, I try to not let it affect me so much because this stuff happened in the past and I noticed it back then too. But like right now that we're going forward and Bratz has made a really awesome comeback, and then we get this Hello Kitty line, it's just like, it's like opening old wounds. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on, y'all. Like, why are you doing this? Like, why? Like, because why?
I don't think an African American girl or a Middle Eastern ethnic background girl or a Latin girl wants to buy necessarily a blonde doll. I think they want to buy something that basically resembles who they are.
And honestly, again, that's what drew me to Bratz. Like, yes, Barbie had black dolls, but, it was always the friend of Barbie or a black version of Barbie, But like Sasha, when she came onto the scene, she was already her own person. She wasn't just a black version of Chloe, you know what I mean? And I love that it was 4 girls representing different styles, different backgrounds. And I just thought that concept was so beautiful, and it still is beautiful. And that's why I feel like me and a lot of other collectors like feel so harshly about this. You know what I mean? It's just like, I can't believe this type of crap is still happening. And I mean, someone made a good point. I think it was on Facebook or Instagram, one of those. But someone was saying, like, when it comes to Sasha in particular, don't wait for her to go on sale. Buy her at full price, because it'll show them, like, hey, we support black dolls. We love black dolls. And we want black dolls. And honestly, that's the truth. And I literally just made a video saying that, I wait for dolls to go on sale. But, like, if I have to go and buy Sasha at full price, I'm going to start doing that, because this is ridiculous. Like, this is what made Bratz, like, so cool in the whole beginning. You know what I mean? And for him to sit here and say, like, yes, other girls that aren't blonde with blue eyes, we do want to see dolls that look like us. I mean, hell, for white girls who have red hair, maybe green eyes, maybe they relate more to Megan. Everybody deserves a doll that looks similar to them, that they can see themselves in, that represents them. I think that's what makes Bratz so cool. So, part of me keeps, like, hoping, like, oh, well, maybe only these 3 have released, and Sasha, they're still working on her. But in all honesty, I don't think there's going to be a Sasha doll coming out at all. I think this is it. And I think they're going to just have to take the L, They fumbled. They really fumbled. And people are still going to buy these, which is fine. Like, I'm not hating on anyone who still buys these, I'm not going to think you're racist or whatever. That's totally fine. Everybody is entitled to buy whatever they want. I'm just expressing my opinion and the reasoning why I will not be supporting this line and why I won't be buying these dolls, because for me, it just affects me deeply. And, you don't have to be black to feel this, but it bothers me a lot. So, I'm still going to continue to buy Bratz, but if they keep, not including Sasha, that's going to be a problem for me. But yeah, money talks. So that's that. All right, y'all. Well, that is the end of the video. Sorry this one was so, like, kind of sad and down, negative, whatnot. But unfortunately, this is what's happening in doll world. And, things happen in doll world. So, it is what it is. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a super styling day or night wherever you may be. And I will see y'all real soon. Bye, y'all.